Myself, Dr. Haresh Waghela from Anatomy Department, Swami Vivekanand Homeopathic Medical College, Bhavnagar. Welcome, friends. Today we will discuss the topic of the skull. So, see, this is the skull. Skull, this is the anterior surface, anterior look of the skull. It is known as the norma frontalis look of the skull. This is norma verticalis look of the skull. This is norma occipitalis look of the skull. This is the norma lateralis of the skull, and this is the norma basalis of the skull. So let us we will start about the identification of the name of the skull. Friends, this bone is known as the frontal bone. This bone is known as the nasal bone. This bone is known as the maxilla bone. This bone is known as the zygomatic bone. And on the posterior side, this bone is known as the occipital bones. On the both side, these two bones is known as the parietal bones. On either side, this bone is known as the temporal bones. See, this is another bone, is the palatine bone, is situated over here. So these are the identification of the bones. Friends, now we will study about the various sutures of the skull. Various sutures of the skull. See, this is the frontal bone and this is the parietal bone. So between the frontal bone and the parietal bone, this suture is known as the coronal suture. This suture is known as the coronal suture. Another suture, friends, is the sagittal suture. Sagittal suture lies between the two parietal bone. It is known as the sagittal suture. Another suture you can see on the posterior side. This is the lambda shaped suture. Inverted Y shape, or you can say lambda shaped suture. That suture is known as the lambdoid suture. So that is the very important sutures you can find on the skull. Another suture you can see, friend, this is the nasal bone. Between the two nasal bone, there is a one suture is there. That suture is known as the internasal suture. This is the frontal bone. Between the frontal bone and the nasal bone, here there is one suture is known as the frontonasal suture. Another suture you can see over here, frontal bone and the maxilla. Here this suture is known as the frontomaxillary suture. Friend, this is the zygomatic bone and this is the maxilla bone. So between the maxilla bone and the zygomatic bone, here there is one suture is present. That suture is known as the zygomatico-maxillary suture. Another suture you can see on lateral aspect of the skull. This is the temporal bone is there, and this is the mastoid part of the temporal bone. Between the mastoid part of the temporal bone and the parietal bone, there is a suture is known as the parieto-mastoid suture. Another suture is the between the occipital bone and the parietal bone. This suture is known as the occipito-parietal suture. So these are the important suture is present. Another suture you can see here, there is between the two maxilla bone, there is a one suture is there. That suture is known as the intermaxillary suture. Here both the side there is a palatine bone. Between the two palatine bone, here there is a suture is there. That suture is known as the interpalatine suture. So that is the palatine bone and this is the maxilla bone. One suture lies horizontally. That suture is known as the palato-maxillary suture. So these are the important sutures of the skull. So friends, we have identified all the bones of the skull, and we have also identified the important sutures of the skull. Now friends, we have identified some of the important points of the skull. So what are the points of the skull? So friends, this is the coronal suture, this is the sagittal suture, suture between the meeting point of the coronal suture and sagittal suture, that point is known as the bregma. That point is known as the bregma. So that is the first point. Another point of the skull lies behind over here. So this is the lambdoidal suture and this is the sagittal suture. So meeting point of the sagittal suture and the occipital suture, lambdoidal suture, that point is known as the lambda. So anteriorly that point is known as the bregma, posteriorly that point is known as the lambda. Another suture we can found on the anterior side between the internasal suture and the frontonasal suture. So meeting point of this suture is known as the nasion. So meeting point of the internasal suture and the frontonasal suture, that point is known as the nasion. Another important point of the skull on the posterior side, that is the highest point of the external occipital protuberance. So that is the occipital bone lies on the highest point of the external occipital protuberance. That point is known as the inion. So anteriorly there is a nasion and the posteriorly there is a inion. Now on the lateral aspect we can see another two important point of the skull. This point of the skull, so meeting point of the four bones. So that point is known as the pterion. Pterion is a meeting point of the frontal bone, parietal bone, squamous part of the temporal bone and the greater wing of the sphenoid. So that point is known as the pterion. Another important point is the asterion, lies on the posterior side. So on the asterion, it is a meeting point of the lateral aspect of the skull. So that is the meeting point of the temporal bone, parietal bone and the occipital bone. That point is known as the asterion. So there are the 6 important points you have to identify for the exam. One is the bregma, another is the lambda, nasion, inion, pterion and the asterion. So that is about the important landmarks of the skull. So thank you friends. This is about the identification of the skull.